Hey guys, if any of you are like me, then you are constantly taking photos and videos on your camera, and you may have hundreds if not thousands of files already sitting on hard drives or on your computer that you could submit to stock sites to go ahead and start earning you money each and every month. As a stock contributor, that's what this channel is all about. It's all about submitting our own photos and videos online so that other people can purchase the right to use them in their own projects, and when they do that, we make a little bit of income from it. But part of the problem, and it is a good problem to have that many files that you're ready to submit, is that it can often feel overwhelming to have to sort through all those files and get the keywords ready for them to be uploaded to the sites. It takes a long time to come up with those keywords, and it can just be sort of exhausting mentally to try and think of all of them. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you my latest favorite keyword tool that I found online. It's completely free, and all you need is a brief description or keyword of what you are trying to upload, and it's going to generate some suggested keywords for you. And the reason why I like this tool is not just because it generates the keywords for you. There's other sites that'll do that for you. The reason why I like this one in particular is because it shows you specific metrics of how those keywords are ranked so that you can go through and really optimize those keywords to strategically pick the best ones so that your footage and your photos are going to get downloaded more often. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Beth and I'm a stock contributor. This channel is all about how to make passive income as a photographer or a filmmaker. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. All right guys, so we are gonna jump right into this website that I mentioned before. It's called Dropstock, and I will take you to the website and show you exactly how I've been using it and just let you see how the interface works. All right guys, we are just going to start typing in dropstock.io, and that is going to take you to the main website here. Now this website is really cool. I have been exploring how to use these keyword tools up here, which is what we're going to be talking about in this video. But there are a lot of different tools on this site that you may want to explore. You can use this site to upload all of your files to multiple sites at one time, which is really nice. You don't have to use an FTP. You can use your personal Dropbox folder, and they have a way that you can sync your files, keywords, do everything all from this interface. And I believe if you go over to pricing, it's free for the first gigabyte, and then that resets each and every month. So as long as you stay under that amount of uploads each month, you can use this resource for free. And then obviously you can add more space if you need it, and even then it's really that's not bad. So something that I definitely want to check out more in the future. I haven't done it yet, like I said, but just so you know about it, you can use their other resources. For today, I wanted to show you mainly this keyword research tool down here. You do have to make a login for the site to work, but it's quick and easy. All you have to do is add your email and create a password. So once you click on that third option down there, the keyword research tool, it's going to bring you to this page. And you want to start right here with your search term. And I'm just going to keep things consistent. We've been looking at my recent footage of backyard chickens. So let's just type that in right there in the search term and see what pops up. And you can see again, there's other options here for you to fill in if you want to. You can add additional keywords that you want to rank for. You can take away certain keywords that you don't want to rank for. So for example, here, see how I'm ranking for a lot of food items? That's not necessarily what I'm after with my backyard chickens in the footage. So I could put in food or different things related to food to get that out of there. Another helpful feature is that they allow you to choose the file type that you have. For most purposes, you can leave these. The only thing is you may want to take off the illustration or the vector if that's not what you're after, and just keep images or video, because vector and illustration is going to give you some keywords like illustration down here that may not apply to your footage. So just something that's kind of nice. You can click what you're submitting here if you want to. For now, I just left it open to show you how this kind of works. If you look up here, this is what I really love about this tool, is that it's showing you different metrics for how they're ranking these keywords, and they're ranking them in a certain order. So it's starting off by giving me 50. And if you're happy with it just from the start, you can just click this and it will go ahead and copy that to your clipboard, and you can go wherever you're storing your keywords, whether it's in a CSV file or on the stock sites, you can just click on over and copy and paste your keywords there. However, what I have been doing is going through and kind of just verifying the keywords that they're choosing for me. Number one, you absolutely want to make sure that every single keyword here is relevant to your footage or your photo. If it doesn't actually describe what you're submitting, uncheck it, absolutely. So I am talking about backyard chickens that we are raising as pets and animals that will be part of our little small farm. So for us, it's not about chicken as a food. So I'm just gonna go through and uncheck all of these words that don't apply. I'm not going to do it right now in this example, but it's really important that if any of these don't apply to your footage, that you uncheck them, because you don't want to be showing up in search results that don't apply. The more that you show up on those search results that don't apply to your footage, the less your footage gets downloaded. And that tells the computer algorithm that the customer didn't want your footage or your photo for some reason. So you don't want the algorithm concluding that your footage or your photo isn't good just because someone didn't download it, when in fact the reason why they didn't download it is because it wasn't relevant. So I hope that makes sense. You only want to rank for words that are relevant to your footage or photos. So first thing you want to do is make sure you're going through and unchecking all the ones that do not apply. So let's look at some of these metrics up here, and I'm going to explain to you how I've been using them for my keywords. The first one is frequency, and this is simply the amount of times that your keyword is showing up in search results. It's sort of a quantity number, how many are out there, including your footage already. So highly popular topics are going to have really high frequencies. The next metric is the views per file. This shows the average number of views of files matching your search term containing this keyword. So it's pretty similar to that first frequency number. The next metric over here is sales per file. This one shows the average number of sales of files matching your search containing this keyword. This is a really important number, and basically what this tells us is how competitive your search term is. So when this number is really low, that means that the people who have this file, that's the average amount of sales per file they are going to get. So $3 per file that has chicken in the keyword. So $3 is actually really high. When you start to use this tool a little bit more, you'll see that these numbers are generally below $1, around $1, below $1. So when you see above $1, especially like the $3 range, down here the $6 range, that is super high. That means that there's not much competition out there for those terms. So pay attention when that number is pretty high there. The last one here is rating, a rating metric devised from average views and files for this keyword. Usually the higher the better, but beware of numbers that are very low. These might be statistical glitches. So again, these numbers, this is sort of their own little algorithm that this website is using to kind of calculate using these different factors, and they're coming up with a number here that gives you an idea of how good of a rating these keywords have, and they kind of have it in tandem with these other metrics here. So right now this is ranked by frequency, how popular the words are, the most popular words being at the top. But I want to show you as you scroll down how you can use some of these other metrics to find really good keywords. So as you can see, I unchecked a lot of them. I can go through and uncheck even more that don't apply to my specific term that I want to look for here. And you'll see that it's going to tell you how many you have checked. So remember, most of the websites will let you submit 50 keywords. So if I find some down here that I like, I can go ahead and check them and add them. So as I'm scrolling through, I'm just looking at the high numbers over here on the right and the high numbers in the middle, and even the high numbers here on the left. And when those align, like this example right here, that is something that I want to look at and determine why. So this is a really high number across all of these, and it's in line with invitation. So right now, this footage that I am submitting for backyard chickens doesn't apply to an invitation, but I'm gonna make a mental note and know that people are looking for, I don't know why, it seems really random, but people might be looking for invitations that have to do with chickens. I don't know, maybe they have a chicken theme to them. Something to keep in mind if you are able to make illustrations or motion graphics, that I'm gonna add that to my list because those numbers are kind of crazy. So let's keep scrolling down and we'll see what else we see. Again, retro, That's another one that's really high. That might be something you could apply to an illustration there. Flames, vector, rustic. That might be something that could apply to my footage, not something that I would have thought of. And then as I'm going through, I also want to make sure that I'm checking off words that would be relevant to my footage. Even if the numbers are just okay, if it's a very relevant keyword, I want to go ahead and add that as well. So farming, chick, organic, natural. And you can see how easy it is just to click through and add those keywords. It really saves you a lot of mental energy. You don't have to think up all these different words every single time. And I really like that about this website. And then when you're happy with the keywords that you found, like I said, you're just going to click right on over here and it's going to save those keywords to your clipboard. And then you can just go right on over to the stock sites and copy and paste your keywords in there. You can also use this tool to copy into a CSV file, for example, if you have one central place where you keep all of your keywords. Just a really helpful tool. Let me show you some of the other tools that they have on this site. If you go to keywords from title here, this is just another way that we can kind of do the same thing. You can click in your title here, and then we're going to get keywords. And right down here, it's going to populate all the keywords for you. This is nice because they have separated it by all the different categories, and you can see what I mean here when I told you earlier. Make sure you click the relevant one for what you're submitting. Vector and illustration are going to have different keywords like illustration and things like that are not going to apply in the same way as video and image. So I don't like this tool quite as much because you don't see any of the metrics and they're not really ranked in any kind of order. However, if you just want a quick and easy way to do this that's super fast, you can just select all the keywords, copy and paste just like we did before. All right, that's it guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and leave me a comment below and let me know what other topics you guys want to learn about. Thanks for watching.